I'm in the house with my co-host, The Chat.
That's how we roll, that's how we roll.
And we have rocked out to one of the most lyrical albums of 2025. I am sure YUGEN BLAKROK is one of a kind when it comes to actually spitting some substance and putting freaking putting complexity and ideology and spirituality and all that into her rhymes. She is this requires some type of inebriation, man. This requires some type of elevation of the mind to fully enjoy and digest what she has been spitting for these 13 tracks in a row. We down to the last track, y'all. Grand Rising. Let's check it out. Delusion of Being. Just check out this album when y'all get a chance, like on your own time, not with me and my mouth running. You know what I mean? I feel you.
So tired, thought forms naked as skeletons streak across the mind, eyes shut, I'm blind. Feeling signs might be dipping past my low lines. Continents away from close ties, search my.
This beat is wild. This beat is wild. There's a lot of drumming going on back there.
So tired, thought forms naked as skeletons streak across the mind, eyes shut, I'm blind. Feeling signs might be dipping past my low lines. Continents away from close ties, search my soul on most nights when nightmares become reality. I trust my God and hold tight, compose rhymes as oaths. I've cherished words since old time, put elixir in my hand, man. Drank the whole vial, certain truths you don't debate. You can't be told but shown sight, and what a wonder it is. Up high where fire chariots swing, the sun shine, crowned him heavenly king. Descendants of sky wanderers and squandering it. With blood and water wars, bartering kin. Division knuckling, I see the bush won't beat around it. I go in firing, I'm part arsonist. Fibonacci lock spiraling, the kink runs deep. Grew from calm coils and irony. Type 4 letter C to the end of the alphabet. My wiring is different. Intellect apparent from the get. First second that I mic check easy. That 1 T breaks through the static and connects in effect. You sleepwalking, I go over your head and grow golden tenor. My light burns, I blind vermin. Curl patterns unfurling on my dome like shy serpents.
Ooh, my light burns, I light verm. Ooh, that was a different pocket.
That I mic check easy. That 1 T breaks through the static and connects in effect. You sleepwalking, I go over your head and grow golden tenor. My light burns, I blind vermin. Curl patterns unfurling on my dome like shy serpents. Spit snake charming verses. Cobra style, move the neck in circles till the venom hits. I never mean to hurt him. Style DIY, learn from errors in my trials. Quiet type, fire when I blast, better when I write. Alone with a host of emotions to put into prose. My thoughts roam out of control as my records will show. Rolling wheels with no spoke, I really mean with a code. Vocally, my chords tone tempered and glisten like chrome. Globally, better than most. Scope all round like gyro. Scribe pyro, no to script glyphs. Hyro, never slick lip, pyro. Stealthily on microphones, my fist grips. Punches hit low, never high notes. Show you all the stranger paths that I know. My rhyme code specific, I could single out a micro. Yo, grand rise, moon and sunshine. I and I entwined like vine. I and I mind like wine. I and I aligned with divine, wishing you a grand rise. Moon and sunshine. I and I entwined like vine. I and I mind like wine. I and I aligned with divine.
Okay, that was Grand Rising. Last track on the album. So I said I'd give my fair assessment of the album after this track. Let me gather my thoughts for a second. I've said before that it felt like a lot of it was, more of the same. Yes and no. Do I really feel that way? Yes, because it's all been kind of the same, ideology, genre, deliverance, delivery, but each song did follow a different concept. I can't say that, the verses were interchangeable. It didn't feel like she just like threw verses on a hook. No, definitely not that. So I got to give her a lot of credit for, even though she, stays on the same topic, stays on with the same energy, she had variety within that album. The flow, I would love to hear more switching her cadence, more switching the flow, but maybe she's just not that type of rapper. I think that she is who she is, and she is doing it the way that she's gonna do it. I don't see or envision her changing or evolving much as an artist. I think she's more of a, rather than a musician, she's more of an artist than a musician. And she's going to continue making her art the way that she makes her art. A musician would experiment. A musician would, follow musical theory and try different things. She's making art. She is painting the way that she paints. You're not going to expect Picasso to give you a Rembrandt style piece. Those are like the only two artists I know off the top of my head. The beats were good. On a scale of 1 to 10, as far as complete albums, I'd give that a 7. I'd give that around 7, and it's trending more to a 7 than a 6 because of how damn dope she is lyrically. So many bars in that joint made me frown up. But I would love to be more entertained, just so that I can actually crack a smile. I don't think I smiled as much as I made a face like I smelled doo-doo. All right, we getting that one. Shout out to all y'all that stuck around in the chat and enjoyed that with me.
Okay, this is bullshit. Mose was an asshole. Mose was a petty, immature, selfish man. Oh, he was good at one thing. That's bringing the worst out of everybody he met.
Yeah! And that nigga owe me $5.